Let me check something. Let me see if the audio is coming out. Is it too loud? Let me check something. Let me see if the audio is coming out. No, it sounds blessed. It sounds blessed, bro. Right. Let's see. This is crazy, bro, compared to the usual thing that I use. I can't lie, there's like 100 buttons here, bro. You don't have to bear with me. You get me? We're trying to sort this out. Oh snap, I can see the analytics like that, bro. Yo, what's going on, Reluctant? What's good, bro? We're getting used to this, bro. I can't lie. We're getting used to this. Took me time to set this up as well. I'm trying to... Bro, if you see my screen right now, you're not doing vertical streams. What do you mean? Wait, what the hell did I just do, bro? Hold on. Did I just pin your comment? But this is how you know I'm like an amateur at this right now. Tomorrow you going live. I'm going live tomorrow, yeah. What's this one here? Why is it doing that? You lot can hear me clearly though, innit? It's not messed up for you though, I swear. Let me know if you can hear me clearly, by the way. Let's try to... It's on OBS. I'm streaming off OBS, bro. Let's minimize this. It's good quality, yeah? If you want, I can turn up my mic as well. Let me know if you want me to turn up my mic and stuff, because we can do that. Because look, I got this mic here, so we can turn it up if needs be. But yeah, man, let me just try quickly. Reluctant, I'm gonna put you as a mod as well, yeah? Is that how you do it? How do you do it? Yeah, this one's new, bro. Like the whole setup's new. This is new as well. The whole setup's new. I can mute it every... It's new, bro. The whole setup is new. But you should be a mod now as well, by the way. But I just want to see a few things real quick. So that you can't pin, I can only pin messages on StreamYard. Is that what this is? Like, I can start a poll on here, fam. This is lit, bro. Okay. Chat to me, people. What are you saying, Reluctant? Before we get into it, chat to me, bro. I ain't been streaming for long. What's going on? What's new? Yeah, let's just have a chat for now. Before we get into the nitty gritty. Let's just have a chat, bro. What's good with you, man? Let me fix this real quick. Don't mind my bed, bro. My bed's a mess right now. You get me? We got the Arsenal shirts there though. There's nothing special right now, no, until the game starts. When the game starts, then yeah. We're doing the Liverpool game later on against who they playing? Who's Liverpool playing against? Bournemouth, innit? Liverpool, Bournemouth. We're gonna do that one. I got Liverpool winning that one. I can't lie to you, bro. For me, that's a Liverpool win on that one. That one is definitely a Liverpool win. People, make sure you're smashing the likes as well, man. Smash the likes, you get me? Subscribe. It's so annoying. The one thing that I don't like about this, which I prefer on StreamYard, yeah, is that I can bring up the messages. I can't bring up the messages on here, bro. I hope they lose, bro. I'm hoping they lose, man. I'm hoping they lose. I'll be so real with you, but I can't see it, man. I prefer StreamYard. Yeah, but do you know why? Do you know why I like this? Yeah, the reason I like OBS here is because you can have a timer, and I can screen share. Do you get it? So I can. Do you know what I mean? I could do a lot, like in terms of interaction with you lot. I can do a lot more on OBS than I can on, what's it called, on StreamYard, bro. StreamYard is better for like when you're adding guests and stuff like that, but I feel like OBS has got way more tools. I was trying to learn it for like 3 hours yesterday. Malcolm, what's good, bro? New season, new camera, up in the levels, big up, come on. Bro, new camera, new mic. Do you see the mic? New camera, new mic, new desk, new room, new everything, fam. But yeah, man, I'm just figuring it out. We're just talking for now before I get into my actual thoughts for the actual season. I'm just trying to make sure that I've got everything in check, so that we can properly get into this. The stream's not lagging, right? I've got it at, to be honest, like I'd rather do it like this. I would much rather do it like this, bro. Alright. We're good. I think we're good to go, man. It might lag a little bit, yeah. I think I need to change the frames. I'm still learning this, bro. Like this is still very new, bro. This is the first stream I've done since I've made the setup and that. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna quickly go on to the Premier League. This is where we're gonna start off, yeah. I'm gonna screen share. We're gonna go on to the Premier League fixtures, people, yeah. And we're gonna have a chat. We're gonna have a chat, a good old chat about what we reckon is gonna happen in these matches. Right. Have we got a chance this season, broski? Bro, we'll talk about that, man. You're an Arsenal fan, innit? When you stream the game, you gotta clean your beard. Bro, my beard's clean, fam. What do you mean? What's wrong with my beard? Bro, I got a fresh trim yesterday. What's wrong with my beard? You got me paranoid. Hold on. Let me go back to try now. Oh, my bed. I thought you said my beard. Yeah, I'll sort out the bed. To be honest, I don't really. I'm gonna have the score line up as well. You'll see it. Like, can you see this? Do you see the score line top right? Or do I have to switch that for you lot to see that? Yeah, I'll switch it to that. We got screen share here as well. Oh, mate. This stuff is there's a lot, bro, going on. Yeah, it's gonna take time though, man. Like slowly but sure, so can't complain. I've also got a tripod as well, so I can put the camera on the tripod. Let me quickly. Do you mean the color of the font? You want me to change it for this one, for the scoreline and that? I can do that for the next game. Well, before we do the game, innit? I can do that. What colors do you think I should put it as? What colors do you reckon I should put for the font when I'm doing the game? People, let's run the likes up as well, man. How many likes we on? I ain't even checked the likes. But you could have better backgrounds there. We went through that. You can fully change your background where you can see. Yeah, that's a green screen, bro. That's a green screen. I'll need to sort that out. But to be honest, I don't mind it being in my bedroom, bro. Like, I don't mind having my bedroom there. I don't see it as a big thing. It's alright, man. My channel's not some big ass like massive channel where it's gonna be in like a studio or something. Do you know what I'm saying? Once we get to that stage, if we ever get there, then yeah, then I'll have like a proper studio and stuff. But right now we're good. We're good. Black or other background. Alright, cool. I see what you're saying though, because it blends in with the shirt. So we'll sort that out. I'll probably make it black or red and put it a bit below it. But yeah, let's do this quickly. Let's share my screen so that I can show you guys the fixtures. Let's get into the nitty gritty, man. Yeah, let's talk about the serious stuff. Window capture. Let's name it screen. Premier League fixtures. Doodum. Okay. Let me quickly move my camera so you can see me as well. You can see that. I hope you can see that and you can see me as well, right? Let me know. Let me know, people. Let me know. Do 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 do. Let me know, people. Let me know. Ooh, the quality is nice, isn't it? The audio and that. I like that. Okay, right. See, this is sick. See, this is what I like with OBS. Now you see what I'm talking about. I can screen share. You get me? You can see. I hope you can see my mouse. Can you see my mouse? You can, right? But you don't have to pull that up as long as you read it out. Quality of mic is good. Yeah, the mic quality is good. I just heard it back on the feedback. But yeah, so we're gonna start here, right? And then we're gonna do, how I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna do top 8. That's how I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna run it with top 8. So my order from 8th going up to 1st, who I predict in those positions. You get me? So we're just gonna run it that way, and we're gonna do match week 1. Yeah, we're gonna predict match week 1 in terms of the teams that I reckon will be in the top 8. Obviously, I'm not gonna waste time talking about Sunderland, West Ham, and Brighton, Fulham. Do you know what I'm saying? That's just dead. We might give a result, but we ain't gonna talk too much on these teams. So here's match week 1. And by the way, Fantasy Premier League, if you lot do fantasy, shout me, bro. I'm trying to join some leagues. I got my fantasy team at the ready. So we got Liverpool, Bournemouth first. Chat to me, people. What are you saying? What do you reckon here? Do you reckon this is a straightforward dub for Liverpool, or we going Bournemouth? Do you know what? Let me actually see Liverpool's pre-season matches. What have they been doing in their pre-season? Because I haven't really kept up to date. This was the Community Shield final, which they lost. They beat Athletic Club twice. What the hell? Oh, that's just a glitch in the Matrix. I don't know why it's showing it twice. Liverpool 2, Bournemouth 0. I was thinking a straightforward Liverpool win. But I want to see what they did in their pre-season and what Bournemouth done as well. So they look like they've done alright. They beat Athletic. They beat this, whoever the hell this is. They lost to Milan. They beat Stoke 5-0, bro. And they beat Preston. And then this was obviously the final game of the season, right? So they've got 1, 2, 3, 4 wins out of 5 in their pre-season. That's actually really good. That's actually really good, bro. That's actually really good. So yeah, we've got no hope. Yeah, I was trying to look for a bit of hope, but it seems like we got no hope, people. Why the hell is Bournemouth top, by the way? Did you see that? Why are we not top, bro? Why are they ahead of Arsenal? It starts with a B. What is that? Is that a glitch or something? We always begin the season top. That's the only time we are top, bruv, is when there's 0 games played. Do you know what I'm saying? Look at Tottenham. Tottenham's where they belong. They finished here last season. How mad is that? They start the season 18th and they ended it 17th last year. I hope Bournemouth show Liverpool are overrated. I hope so as well. You must hate Liverpool's guts, innit, after what's going on with this Isak situation. I don't blame you, bro. The way Isak's handled that situation, by the way, is crazy. But Bournemouth, I want to see what Bournemouth have done in their pre-season. Let's have a look. Because I haven't been keeping up to date with anyone other than Arsenal's pre-season, to be fair, that much. Bournemouth drew with Real Sociedad 0-0 and then 1-1. What is this? Why do they play each other twice? Why did that happen with Liverpool? They lost to West Ham 2-0. They lost to Man United 4-1. They beat Everton. They beat Hibernian. That was Premier League. So they've won 2, lost 2, drawn 1. Yeah, they're gonna get peppered, bro. Yeah. Forget that fixture. That fixture's dead, bro. Liverpool's peppering them. They're rubbish, man. All hope I had for them just went, you know. What is this? 4-1, bro, to Man United. Rasmus Højlund. Bro, are you seeing this? Own goal. They didn't even score. Bournemouth top because they're playing the first game. Is that why they're top in the table? That's crazy. Their fans are getting big-headed, yeah. About the signings, innit? They made Verts, Ekitike, this and that. But they've just won the league, innit? That's why they're all cocky and stuff. Last season, yeah. But then last season, who have they lost? Who've Bournemouth lost? What players have they lost? They lost the centre-back. Lost both their centre-backs. They lost Højlund to Real Madrid. And they lost Zabarnyi to PSG. Kerkez, they've lost their left-back. They've lost players, bro. Like, they have lost players. Carlo, what's going on? They've lost players. They've lost serious players, man. Like, if I look at... For example, if I look at Bournemouth's team last season, if we look at one of the matches here, say for this match, lineups, they've lost the keeper, they've lost both centre backs, they've lost the left back. Bro, they've lost their whole defence. So that's why they're shipping in goals then. You should stream whole game sometimes. You live stream when the game is boring. Sometimes you leave when the stream's boring. Yeah, I know. Now I'm gonna be this season's different, bro, because I've got a setup as well, so I can do stuff in it whilst we're on stream. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be way more interactive, bro, compared to before. I was limited. I was on a mobile, and remember when I was streaming, half of the time when I would end it is because my phone was low on battery, bro. Like, my phone took up so much battery when I was streaming on it, and it became hot, like it was in the oven or something, bro. My phone used to feel like it was gonna blow up when I used to stream. So yeah, we're good on that front. We're definitely gonna be streaming pretty much every day, bro. I'm gonna be knocking out streams after stream. Like today, I was set up to stream at 8, but then I couldn't help myself. I was like, nah, I need to try this out. Liverpool suck at Champions League past seasons. They got knocked out in the last 16, innit? They sold a lot. Nunes, Diaz. Yeah, but Nunes was trash. Luis Diaz, yeah, cool. They sold Diaz, but they bought Ekitike, Verts. They bought Frimpong. They got rid of Trent. They bought Frimpong. They bought Kerkez. They bought Mamadashvili. They're buying Isak. They bought a lot, bro. Liverpool have bought a lot, so I can't even really say they're not doing bits like that. Let's run the likes up as well, people, man. Make sure we get them likes up. On my end, it says 2 likes. What's your prediction? What's your prediction for Newcastle vs Aston Villa tomorrow? We'll get into that now. So let's go back to the list real quick. Aston Villa, Newcastle. Personally, do you know what it is with Villa? Villa's a hard team to predict, man. I feel like Villa's a bipolar team, bro. I don't know what to expect from them. But I reckon this one might be a draw, man. How's the pre-season been for Aston Villa? Does anyone know? Has it been good? Has it been bad? Let's find out. They beat Villarreal. They lost to Marseille. They beat Roma 4-0. Drew with Nashville. Beat St. Louis. Drew with Frankfurt. Lost to Hansa. Lost to Walsall. Yeah, that's not good. That does not look like a good pre-season to me, bruv. That looks pretty dead. Let's see Newcastle's. Newcastle lost to Atletico, drew with Espanyol, drew with Tottenham. Oh, pardon me. Lost to who? K-League. Lost to Arsenal, lost to Celtic, beat Carlisle, lost to Everton. Was that in the Premier League? Yeah, that's Premier League. That's not a good pre-season either, man. That is a shocking pre-season. You lot had a bad pre-season, bro. That is not a good pre-season. They didn't win one pre-season. They won one here against Carlisle. But aside from that, they beat anyone else? No. Just Carlisle. They lost to Everton. No, that was Premier League, sorry. They lost to Celtic, Arsenal, K-League, and Atletico. It can go either way. I feel like this game can go either way, but I'm going to play it safe and I'm going to say 1-1. I'm going to say Liverpool win this 2-0. I'm going to say 1-1 on this. Don't bet your house on these predictions, by the way. I don't want you blaming me, bruv, for losing your mortgage, fam. Yeah? But I reckon this will be a draw. I reckon this will be a Liverpool win. I'm not going to go through these guys in detail, but I reckon Brighton will win. Sunderland, West Ham. I doubt anyone's tuning into that, bruv, but I guess Sunderland win just because they're at home, opening day of the season. They might be excited, they might get momentum, they might win that. Tottenham, Burnley. Tottenham will win that. I reckon Tottenham will win pretty comfortably. I reckon a 3-1. A little 3-1 to Tottenham in that one. Manchester City against Wolves away. Now here is where I need to find out what Manchester City's been doing in pre-season. Let's find out. Manchester City. Of course, they had the Club World Cup, innit? So they've only played one game in their pre-season against Palermo. They won 3-0. I don't class Carlisle as a team. Newcastle are cooked. Isak wants to leave and nobody wants to join them. I know it's bad, man. It's bad. They still got a decent team, and if they sell Isak for the right money, they can build. Like, I think in the long run, selling Isak will benefit them. I can't lie. Like, to get the money for him to reinvest in the squad, I think their squad will be stronger because they'll buy. You can buy 3-4 players with the money that you get from Isak, and if you buy smartly, then that's it. Like, you ain't gonna, you move on, innit? But in the short term, yeah, it's gonna affect them. Now this, I don't know how this will bode for City, bearing in mind there's a lot of space between their last games. Like July 1st, right, was the last game they played before they played on the 9th of August. Today's the 15th. So you're talking, there's a month and 8 days between these two games, bro, where they didn't play no competitive football. And then they had this, and then they won't play again till the 16th. So another 7-day rest with no football. I don't know what you guys think, but me personally, I think this gap here is too much of a break to take without playing football. A month and 8 days is a lot to not be playing. So I don't know if that's going to affect them against Wolves, because I don't know how Wolves done in their pre-season. I don't know if they're looking sharp, how are they looking. Let me check. What did Wolves do? They lost to Celta Vigo, lost to Girona, lost to Lens, drew with Stoke, lost to... Wolves is getting peppered. I don't need to see no more. Wolves is getting battered, yeah? 10-0, yeah? What the hell is this, bro? What the hell is this? Bro, they drew. No, that was Premier League. So they lost, drew, lost. And then tomorrow they're playing Man City. Based off this. Yeah, Wolves is getting bad, bro. Yeah. Wolves is getting battered. Chelsea Crystal Palace, that's an interesting one. Chelsea, of course, won the Club World Cup. What's Palace pre-season been like? We did see them in the Community Shield. They look really good in that one, though. I can't lie. I think in the second half they deserve to win that game. To be 100% honest with you. Pre-season, they lost to these guys and beat them. Then they beat Crawley Town. They beat Millwall. Yeah, not bad. Not a bad little run out. And then they played a competitive game here recently. So Palace could definitely do something against Chelsea. I reckon that one's going to be a draw, you know. I reckon Palace got something for Chelsea, bro. I reckon Palace got something for Chelsea. What are you lot thinking for that one? I'm saying Palace got something for Chelsea, bro. A little draw, a cheeky draw. What we saying? A little 2-2. Jean-Philippe Mateta kicking the corner flag at Stamford Bridge, bro. That's the one right there, bro. That's the one we need. Jean-Philippe Mateta kicking corner flags. That's what we want. That's what you want to see. I'm saying 2-2. Palace draw here. Palace draw 2-2. Nottingham Forest and Brentford. Do I class Nottingham Forest as a top team now? Is there even a point? Are we doing up top team for Nottingham Forest? Or do we just do the result? Like, there's no point searching their pre-season, bro. Forest will win 2-1. Yeah, Forest will win that because Brentford lost their manager. They lost Mbuemo, their top scorer. They've lost players, man. Like, even Wolves. This game, yeah. This game is going to stink, bro. Yeah. This game is going to absolutely stink, bro. I'm telling you now, this might be the worst game of the weekend. Because Sunderland, West Ham's going to have entertainment because Sunderland's just come to the Premier League. Burnley are going to give it a go. All the newly promoted teams, this is going to stink, bro. Nottingham Forest, Brentford is going to absolutely... Bro, there's going to be like 2 shots on target. There's going to be an own goal or something. And it's going to end 1-0, in my opinion. That's how I can see it. And Wissa is not... Yeah, Wissa might leave as well. Wissa might go to Newcastle, bro. Wissa's just going to be like, I don't want to be here, bro. There's no one here, fam. Let me go to Newcastle, fam. Play Champions League. Do these are dead, bro. Brentford's dead now. They're finished. And then we'll save this one. Let's save this one. We'll save this one till last, innit? Leeds Everton. That's gonna be a good game, man. Everton have made good signings. Leeds play nice football, attacking football. They're at home. Their stadium is not a joke. I'm saying 3-2 Everton. Weiss is desperate for Newcastle. Yeah, I don't blame him. I would be as well, bro. Why would you want to stay at Brentford when you can go to Newcastle and play Champions League, bro? I'm saying Everton win this 3-2. But this game's going to be mad entertaining, bro. Like, I'm actually happy they left this till Monday, because I want to watch this game as well. I'm glad they left that till Monday, bro, because that's going to be a crazy game. I can just see it end to end. Do you know what I'm saying? Just madness going off. I can see that. I can see that being a crazy game. So I'm going to go Everton 3-2 in this one. So we've gone Liverpool. I reckon a draw. So Liverpool, Aston Villa, Newcastle draw. Brighton beat Fulham. Sunderland beat West Ham. Tottenham beat Burnley. City beat Wolves. Draw in the Chelsea Crystal Palace. Forest scam a win against Brentford, in my opinion, and Everton win. That's how I see it going. And then the Man United Arsenal game. Boy, first and foremost, yeah, what I want to say is I feel like this Premier League, the fixtures are rigged. Yeah. First game of the season, Man United Arsenal, bro. That's a blockbuster right there. They have to have one blockbuster fixture in the opening weekend, and this is it right here, bro. Manchester United versus Arsenal, bro. My goodness. This game right here, bro, has got every single narrative, everything you want to spin on this game, you can spin, bro. You got Sesko, they bought Sesko. We bought Gyökeres. We were in for Sesko, they were in for Gyökeres. Sesko goes to United, Gyökeres goes to Arsenal. You got Sesko versus Gyökeres. You've got Amorim versus his old striker, Gyökeres. Bro. And then you've got the fact that it's Man United Arsenal, bro. That are rivals in itself. This game is mad, bro. League position, we're first here on the official Premier League page. That's what I thought we're supposed to be, no? Yeah, look. This is the official Premier League page. We always start the season first because of alphabetical order. You hope Sesko's a flop. Me too, bro. You're going with 4-2. I can't see us conceding twice. I don't see us conceding twice. The maximum I see us conceding is once. Look who it is. Two familiar faces. Wasteman number 1, Wasteman number 2. But I'm going to back us to win. I'm going to back us to beat Man United. Although Old Trafford, opening day of the season. Manchester United have lost just 2 of their last 18 Premier League home games against Arsenal. Winning 10, drawing 6 and losing 2. Both defeats have been when Mikel Arteta is in charge. So we beat them with Arteta at Old Trafford 1-0. Twice. We don't really concede goals. That's why I don't think we're going to concede that much, man. Hope Sesko's a flop. Yeah, it was a glitch. Yeah, because Arsenal always top. Because Old Trafford might be. Yeah, Old Trafford's always difficult for us, man. Always. Arsenal have scored in each of their last 11 Premier League away games against Manchester United. 14 goals we've scored, having only managed to score in 10 of their first 22 visits. So recently, in recent years, we've scored a lot of goals at Old Trafford. Manchester United have won 99 of their 204. Yeah, flipping out. Now we're just going into some mad history and talking about 1907 and 1989 and all this and that. But yeah, my prediction for this game, like you said, 2-1. I'm going with a 2-1. 2-1 to Arsenal. We're going 2-1 for the Manchester United Arsenal. And by the way, people, oh, is it not? It's not saved yet. Yeah, I was going to show my fantasy team, but anyway, I've got the app on my phone. But yeah, that's my predictions for game week 1. Now, in terms of, I want to talk about quickly the lineup that I would go with. So this is how I would run the lineup for the Manchester United game from an Arsenal point of view. Let's change the flipping formation, bro. We don't play this formation, man. Yeah, 4-3-3, yeah. 4-3-3. Close all this nonsense. In goal, picks itself, Mr. David Raya. Yeah, this is what I would personally go with, innit? Me personally. This is what I'm going with, bro. Why do I keep getting pop-ups, man? Go away. I can't even spell, bro. Bloody hell. So that's the back line that I'm going with. Let me know if you lot agree, by the way. If you think I should have put... Here you can put, obviously, you can put Timber here. You can put Lewis Skelly here. But the reason I've gone with these fullbacks as opposed to Skelly and Timber is because I feel like Ben White on the overlap with Bukayo Saka offers us a lot more. And I feel like Calafiori, when inverting, offers us a lot more. Based off what I've seen anyway in recent times. So that's the kind of shape that I would go with. Over here in the 6th role, well, 6, but me personally I'd play it in a double pivot. I would have the man, the new signing, the maestro, the bad man, yeah, the gangster, Zubamendi. What a signing, bro. This guy is going to become one of my favorite players, I can tell already. He's already becoming one of my favorite players based off what I've seen. I would have Zubamendi. I would have Declan Rice and Peas. I would almost play these guys as like a double pivot like this, to be honest, me personally. And then the skipper, El Capitan, I would go with Odegaard in this kind of position, taking up these spaces here, in behind the attackers, making sure he's threading passes through. You get me? And then on the left here, we're going to leave this for now because I've got a controversial take. You already know who's on the right. Come on, we don't even need to make a conversation. These two would switch. Rice would be on the left. We already know who the striker is. Let's not bother. The most prolific goal scorer in world football now plays for my club, mate. Yeah, 100 goals in two seasons. The left now. This here. A lot of people would say put Martinelli. Bro, I've had enough. Yeah, I've had enough. I'm letting you lot know from now. I've handed in my Martinelli pass. Yeah, I'm done. I'm finished. I'm done with Martinelli, bro. I cannot stand this guy. I'm hating watching him play football. I cannot stand his dribbling, the little thing where he just acts like he's going to do something, he don't do nothing. I can't stand the fact that he runs off the pitch. I can't stand the fact that he don't pass. I am done. I wipe my hands with Martinelli, bro. We are finished. We are done. If it was me, I would sell him. I wouldn't sell Trossard, I'd sell Martinelli. I feel like you can get more money out of him, and then I would go and get a left-sided player, whether that's Leao, whether that's whoever. I'd go get a left-sided player, Rodrigo, whoever. But for me, Martinelli is done, bro. And I know people won't wanna hear this. And me personally, I was against the signing. I didn't want the signing at first, but now that we've got the signing, we've got to make use of it. You get me? He's here in the team, and hopefully he can do something. But for me, I'm playing Madueke. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I don't want to see Martinelli. I don't want to see Martinelli. I would rather take a punt and have Madueke here, bro. I'd rather take a risk. What's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen is he's rubbish and he does what Martinelli does. Either way, it's not going to be much worse than what Martinelli's doing. So I would take a risk and have him there. And then when we're attacking, I'd expect it to look like this. I'd expect it to look like this when we're attacking. And then when we're defending, I'd expect it to look like this. With these guys dropping back to the halfway line. And Odegaard and Gyökeres pressing. From a defensive shape, that's kind of what I'd expect. And then when we're attacking, obviously, you have these guys holding a touchline, doing what they got to do. And then you have Rice going into the advanced 8. You got Ben White overlapping Saka. Sometimes it will be like this, where Ben White overlaps him and then Saliba comes across. You'll have him sometimes going into the midfield. Ben White stays here. And yeah, it looks like a mess right now, but you see what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that's kind of how I'd line up. Now, in terms of my top 8 predictions, you need 2 more signings, bro. If it was me, yeah? If this was me, if this was down to me, this would be what I would do, yeah? So you'd have this as the defense or whatever, yeah? So you got this here. I would have this like this. And this left side here, yeah, the player that I wanted was this guy, bro. This is who I wanted. Now, how much better does this team look, bro? How much crazier does this team look all of a sudden? Tell me this team don't look mad right now. Look at that. Saka and Rodrigo. Bro, I know we're dreaming. I know this probably ain't going to happen. But look at the wingers, bro. With Gyökeres up front. Come on, man. Bro, we're literally just... This side is just so weak. It's so annoying, bro. We're always one player. We're always one. Even in the Wenger era, we were always one player. Get us a defensive midfielder. Get us a defensive midfielder. When we had Coquelin and flipping Flamini at 50 years old in that midfield, like, it's dead, bro. There's always something. Then when we had Ozil striker, and then after Sanchez goes in that, we get Aubameyang and shit. Like, we always leave ourselves short, and we've done it again. And I'm just hoping that this guy can, I don't know, do something. Like, just be productive. Even if you get me 10 goals, just try get me 10 goals, and I'll be happy. I'll be content. I won't be happy, but yeah, if you want to be like the big teams, then if you want to be a giant, then go and get Rodrigo, innit? He's only like 80 million or something like that, no? Let's check Twitter for the latest news. Let's actually see what's happening. Let's actually see AFC stuff real quick. What we got? Now this guy, he always posts the latest news. Thierry Henry on Gyökeres. What's this? You have a guy that's a killer in the box. Numbers don't lie, and you have a team that create a lot of chances. So it should be the perfect match. But you have to also understand that sometimes it doesn't click straight away. Facts. That is a fact, my friend. Why should fantasy Premier League managers pick you? Saka said same price. I won't take it personally. I was injured for 4 months, so I'll let them off. David Raya said he's expensive, but expensive is worth it because he's gonna get clean sheets. Jamie Carragher on Zubamendi. Why are you chatting about my player, bro? I would love to get Eze, bro, but I don't think we'd get Eze, man. I don't think we'll get him. I think Tottenham will get him. I don't think we're serious enough about getting him. Like, I don't think we want him as badly as what people make out. I think it's more of a fan thing than the actual club wanting him, because he plays in Odegaard's position, and I think because they signed Ethan Nwaneri to a new contract, I just don't think they're desperate to get Eze. 100 million euros is definitely worth it for Rodrigo. What's this Carragher fool saying about my player, bro? Don't talk about Zubamendi, bro. He said, I'm convinced Mikel Arteta definitely stole Martin Zubamendi from Liverpool. Excuse me? What do you mean we stole him from you, bruv? You didn't even have him. He weren't your player. He agreed to come Liverpool, and at the last minute he said, I don't want to come. I want to have another year here at Sociedad. They definitely stopped the deal. So basically you got rejected. What's he talking about? What does this mean, bro? Can someone explain to me what this means? Basically, he's saying they got rejected. But he don't want to say that. He's basically trying to make it out to be like we done some undercover illegal mission and like stop the player from going Liverpool. What's he talking about, bro? Arteta is from the Basque region. There's no doubt he's been into him and said, pause, bro. Fuck, you know. That is a mad pause right there, bro. We're signing Moreno this season. We'll come for you next season. Pause again. The deal was done about halfway through the season. What's he waffling about? You see this Jamie Carragher guy, yeah? What a fraud. What an absolute fraud, mate, yeah? Don't talk about my player ever again. Thank you. Will Arsenal win the league? Ian Wright said we finished. Big up Righty, man. Uncle Righty, big up Righty. We finished second 3 times. Why should I go somewhere else? So Righty's predicting second for us again. Gary Neville says I've predicted them the last 3 years. Ian Wright said stop predicting us, you're a jinx. Flipping, oh that's funny. What's this? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Gyökeres. So we haven't actually got transfer news like that, to be fair, innit? We haven't actually got much going on. Fabrizio Romano, here we go. Deal agreed in principle. Giovanni Leone to Liverpool. Fee around 35 million with sell-on clause. Leone joins LFC as new part of Arne Slot plans. No convincing ever needed as Leone wanted Liverpool. Here we go. Right, there you go. That guy signed for Liverpool. Who the hell is this guy, by the way? Does anyone know this guy? Is this a good transfer? Mr. Grok. He talks crap. Carragher, shit player, shit pundit. Facts. That's a fact, bro. I never rated him as a player anyway. Who's got the nicest kit? Ooh. I like the Arsenal white one, the third kit. I really like that one, I can't lie. Obviously, that's just bias though, innit? Obviously, I'm going to say Arsenal. Ederson, what, 20 minutes ago? What's this? Breaking news, people. Yeah? Ederson will not be part of the Man City squad for this weekend. What do we think about that? Have you rated Ederson? Do you rate Ederson as a keeper? Or do you think he's overrated? Me personally, I think he's overrated. I've always thought Ederson's an overrated keeper. The Man City black kit. Yeah, the Man City kits are normally quite nice as well. This guy's going to Spurs, Savio. He's a scrub. Why would you go to Spurs, bro? Team that finished 17th. Arteta 40 minutes ago on the Premier League title. What did he say? This guy waffles as well, by the way. This guy's complete waffle. All the time. Every time he talks, he's just waffling, bro. You keep digging, and you have to be digging because one day the gold is going to be there. Mate, we've been digging so long I've got white hairs on my flipping scalp. Yeah? We need to stop digging, yeah? Because I think we're digging in the wrong place. I think we're digging at the moment. The problem is, yeah, you're meant to dig to get to the treasure. But I think we found the wrong location, bro. Yeah? I think the location that we're digging at, yeah, is not the location where the Premier League title is. I think the location is different, bro. We're digging the wrong place. So that's what I would have said. If I was a reporter in there, I would have said, listen, mate, I agree with your analogy, but you have to dig the right, you have to dig where the treasure is. Otherwise, you ain't never going to get no treasure. You're just going to keep getting sand. What's he on about? For 3 seasons, we've had more points than any other team in this league. What does that mean? How have we had more points than any other team in this league when we finished second? Is my stream frozen? I don't know what's going on with my stream, man. Guys, let me know if you can if you can hear me and stuff, because I don't know if my thing's frozen or not. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, this guy waffling. Yeah. This is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Let me put refresh in the chat so you lot can see. Let me refresh it from my end. This is ridiculous, by the way. Look at what someone put in response to him saying we've had the most leagues. Most points in the last 3 years. Congrats, Arsenal. And they're lifting an invisible trophy. Hey, that is good banter, bro. I can't lie. That's funny. That is funny. It was funny, man. Jesus Christ. Wow. Man. You hear me? That's good. We're back. We're back. It is ridiculous, man. It is insanity, bro. Oh yeah, people, by the way, if you haven't followed me on Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter, bro. I recently made a Twitter, like, I've recently started using it. I haven't really, I haven't posted anything, to be fair. I last reposted a few things. Martinelli, bro, what happened to you when he scored that goal at the Bernabeu? What a night. What a night this was, people. Remember them times there where we were having a great night? What is this? I want to play it, but I don't want to get copyrighted.
I go pull up to the court, smack them.
My goodness, my goodness. I hope that don't copyright me, you know, because I played that. If Liverpool lose, Liverpool should win the league, by the way, with the amount of money they spent. If Liverpool lose tonight, they won't win the league. Are you serious? You think like that? Just one loss and they're done. They're finished. How many likes are we on, people? Let's see. How many likes we got? How many likes? 4 likes. Let's get that up. Let's run that up, people. I know you can see that. Look. I'm in my studio. 4 likes, people. Run the likes up. Like and subscribe, people. I didn't even mean to put that little thing there, whatever that is, but yeah. Let's pin that. Let's pin that. Let's pin that. What do you search for, like, transfer news? Indicator. This guy's meant to be pretty good, isn't it? This guy's supposed to be a good reporter. I do hope Liverpool lose tonight. but I just don't know if they will. What is this? August 14th. When was that? Yesterday. Exclusive. Arsenal won Champions League. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this? What am I seeing? Arsenal won Champions League winner to join club. Also has reached out to Crystal Palace regarding Eberechi Eze. First and foremost, mate, who are you? Yeah. Why you got 600 followers? Who's this guy at 600,000 followers? Is this guy reliable? Is this guy a reliable guy? It's an early sign. Yeah, they say you got to start how you mean to go on, innit? Have you heard of this guy, bro? Indicator News. The only Arsenal one I know is Hand of Arsenal. I don't know if this guy's reliable, bro. I might change my name to Reluctant FC. It depends. You can have a lot of names, man. What are you planning on starting a channel or? Spurs, they have made their request to Eze just a few days ago, as exclusively reported by us. But now they are going straight to Palace. Palace is scratching their heads wondering why Arsenal hasn't put in a bid yet. It's a bit of a mess, honestly. They're confused about the whole situation. Arsenal have the budget for Eze and doesn't even need to sell anyone to make this happen. So what's the hold up? We can confirm they are waiting on their first choice target to make a decision before submitting an Eze bid. This is a very dangerous game they are playing while they wait on Real Madrid regarding Rodrigo. And am I supposed to believe that? So what, we're waiting for Rodrigo? Is that what you're telling me? Keep it football related and not gaming. That's why I named mine how I did, was because it's like almost like my football club type thing. Well, that's kind of what it's named after anyway. Do you guys believe this or you don't believe this? I don't know how I feel about this one. I feel like this guy might be waffling. I don't know why it's lagging. I think my frames are dropping or something. Yeah, my frames have gone down. You can see it here. This is OBS, by the way, people. But yeah, that's what we got going on Twitter. Just looking through this stuff and there's not really much else, to be fair. If I search Rodrigo, what actually comes up? Rodrigo. Arsenal are ready to submit a 93 million plus add-ons offer. Do you guys believe that? I don't know about that one. They wanted 100 million euros, no? Your mic cuts. Is it okay now? Try refresh the stream, bro. Let me see from my end. Hold on. From my end, it's working fine now, bro. Try refresh. Let me type it in the chat for you so you can see. It's working my end. Pay 100 for Rodrigo is a bargain. Yeah, 100%. I would pay that for Rodrigo. But I don't. These sources are just random people, bro. Like who's this guy, bro? Arsenal press. Like I have no idea who this guy is, bro. He's just a random guy. You're just saying that Rodrigo is gonna come to Arsenal, but based off what? I feel like he's just saying stuff to say stuff, just for the sake of it. I don't see Rodrigo coming to Arsenal, man. I don't see it, bro, personally. I think if it was gonna happen, it would have happened by now. That's how I see it. I feel like if we were gonna get him, we would have got him by now. We've had practically the whole summer to try and get it done. So I don't see why we would have waited this long to sort that out. I don't see Rodrigo happening because you got that winger. Yeah, Madueke. I see City getting him. City? Bro, if City get him, that's a problem. I ain't gonna lie to you, that is a problem. If City end up getting Rodrigo, then it's a problem, bro. Then we have definitely got a problem on our hands. We can't afford for City to get him. Even if we don't get him, I just hope if we don't get him, he stays at Madrid, bro. I can't be having him go to Man City. No way. No way in hell, fam. That's a disaster for us. Let's get the window open, bro. Let's get some air in here. It's too stuffy, bruv. Or Bayern. Bayern's a good shot. But I don't think they have the money. Do Bayern have 100 million for Rodrigo? I don't know if they do, man. I don't know if Bayern can stump up that kind of bread because Bayern are pretty They're pretty stingy as well when it comes to buying players, bro. Bayern Munich. Rodrigo needs to leave Madrid. He's been disrespected 100%. He barely played a minute in the Club World Cup as well. He 100% needs to leave. But I don't think he will, to be honest. I don't think he will. I think he's the type of guy as well. He seems like he's content with just coming off the bench, having a few minutes. It's weird. I think I put the bitrate too high, like the frames per second and stuff. Maybe. Audio bitrate, let's put it at like 96 maybe. Put this at 2000 because I currently got it on 3000. My video bitrate was at 5000, so I've taken it down now. Let me know if it's a bit better. I've even put down the mic one, the output from the mic. Right now we're at 2000 bitrate and 96 for the audio, so I took it down. My audio was on 160, as long as you can hear me and see me pretty clearly. But yeah, man, I think that wraps it up. What am I missing? I'm missing something. Oh yeah, my top, wrap it up and then I'll be back for 7 o'clock. I'm gonna go live for 7 o'clock for the Liverpool Bournemouth game. We're gonna watch that one. So top 8, I'm gonna go from 8th to 1st in my predictions. Is it lagging again? I don't know if I'm lagging. Is it still lagging? It should be alright. It's still lagging. Let me know if it's lagging now. Let me refresh it from my side. Hold on. It should be alright. It's still lagging. Mine's not lagging. Are you lot lagging? Let me know if it's lagging now. Let me refresh it from my side. Hold on. Mine's fine. It should be alright. It's still lagging. Mine's not lagging. Are you not lagging? Yeah, see? Mine says it's fine. I'm watching it now. I've got it on my phone anyway, look. I can see it on my phone. It's fine though, it's not like lagging or anything. Anyways, I'm gonna go through quickly my top 8, and then I'm gonna be back at the mic goes mute. The mic mutes. The mic's working here. It's mute. It's moving. I can see it on my OBS. I'm gonna go through quickly. Seems fine. Not sure. And then I'm gonna be back at. Let's run through these top 8 predictions real quick. So we got in 8th place. I'm gonna go. This is just based off right now. The signings everyone's made right now as it stands. So without considering who's getting Rodrigo and who's getting who, like just based off the players they got there available, I'm gonna go 8th place. 8th place, I'm gonna go Aston Villa. I'm gonna go Aston Villa for 8th place. I am going to go. Ooh. Do I put Aston Villa in 8th? Aston Villa in 8th is fair, no? I reckon that's a reasonable reasonable number for Aston Villa. Let me double check the teams here so that I'm not missing anyone. I don't want to miss anyone. Aston Villa 8th, yeah. I'll stick with it. Aston Villa 8th. 7th place, I'm going to go Tottenham. I think Tottenham will come 7th. 6th place. Reluctance got Liverpool 1st, Chelsea 2nd. Wow, you think Chelsea's 2nd? City 3rd, Arsenal 4th, Villa 5th, Newcastle 6th, Palace 8th. Wow. Nah, that's different to mine. I'm gonna go Villa 8th, Tottenham 7th, Newcastle 6th, Man United 5th, Chelsea 4th, City 3rd, Arsenal 2nd, Liverpool 1st. That's what I'm going to go with based off right now. Obviously things can change depending on who gets who and if teams buy certain players and whatnot. Like things can change in it, but based off of right now, I think that's how it's going to end. So I think the top 4 are going to be Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Chelsea, in that order. And then 5th place, I have Man United, so they'll also get Champions League football. That's how I can see it going. Bro, rewatch this stream and see what quality and lag is like. I will do, and these settings I'm going to reduce for the next stream as well. I'm going to keep them at what they are now. Right now it's not lagging. Right now it seems perfect. So I'll just keep the settings and I'll use that going forward. This was the first time I was streaming as well, so there was always going to be a few things here and there that obviously I will pick up whilst I stream. But the more I stream, the more I do these kind of things, the more, do you know what I'm saying? Practice makes perfect. But yeah, people. Yeah, man. W stream. You get me? Appreciate Reluctant, appreciate Carla, appreciate you guys for coming through, tuning in. You get me? Everyone else who's watching, make sure you have smashed the like video. Let me check how many likes we're on quickly before I end. Surely we've hit at least 5 likes. Surely we've hit at least 5 likes. It's actually recommending me to use 6,800 for a bit rate, and I'm using 1,100 right now. 4 likes. We're on 4 likes, people. I'll settle for one more like, man. Hopefully we do get that like in it on the watch back when people are watching the game back. That was a lot of fun though. We done the predicted 11 that I would go with. We ran through some of the fixtures. You get me? We had a little catch up. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, it was fun. W stream, 100% W stream reluctant. Practice makes perfect. That's a fact. You'll get more likes during the game. Yeah, of course, during the games we'll slowly build up the community, man. We'll slowly build it up. Obviously, I'm streaming off OBS as well, so I want to... Wait, what's this? Oh, I can show the timestamps of the messages. You see what I'm saying? I can flip in. There's a lot of things that I can do here. Yeah, we'll learn a lot of stuff, man, as we get into it. But yeah, W stream, man, for sure. W stream. Enjoyed that, man. Enjoyed that. I couldn't wait to go live, you know. I was like, I need to go live. Like, I've got the setup, I've got everything. Yesterday I spent about 3 hours like setting up my OBS and doing the background and making sure everything's in check and adding the scenes to my OBS and stuff like that, and make sure I've got all the things connected and stuff, so all the sources. And yeah, man, I'll definitely improve, and I hope you guys enjoyed the quality of the stream more than the usual one that we normally go with. This, of course, is going to be the layup for the game, so we will have the timer. Of course, I will be stopping the timer, and then when the game starts, I'll obviously start it, and then it will, so you will be able to know exactly what minute I'm on, so that the spoilers and stuff get avoided, so you can see what I'm on. And then yeah, we'll run that. I'll just obviously change the color of it, and then yeah, we can, after the game as well, after the game is done, we'll be talking about, I'll screen share, and we'll talk about the ratings for the players on what we thought briefly before we end the stream. Tomorrow again, another stream, another maybe 2 streams, 2-3 streams. The day after, more streams. The day after that, Monday, more streams, rounding up the games. Do you know what I'm saying? Just all the time you're just gonna be getting bare content, you lot, man. But big up, man. I'll catch you at 7 o'clock when I go live for the game. And come on, you cherries. Yeah, what they call cherries, Bournemouth. Come on, you cherries, blood. Yeah, hold that Liverpool, you waste man club. Hopefully they get battered. Big up, people, man.